The birds of the world gathered from near and far. They said no nation is without a leader. Why is it that we don't have one? A body without a head is without direction. Let's seek a sovereign without delay. هدهد آشفته دل پر انتظار در میان جمع آمد بیقرار. The hippo stepped forward and said,
Birds, there is a leader for us who lives over there in Mount Hof. Morg is that beloved's name, the leader of all birds.
Dear hippo, tell us more.
When Morg unveiled itself, that sun-like face cast 100,000 shadows on earth. Birds, we were all born in Morg's shadows.
Shadow, shadow.
The birds fidgeted anxiously now to gain admittance to the court of Morg.
Looking for the great Morg.
Come with us. Come. Join the journey. Are you a seeker? Are you? Are you? If you're not a seeker, you might as well be a corpse, a listless shadow on a wall, a soulless puppet or a beast.
A listless shadow on a wall, a soulless puppet or a beast. A listless shadow on a wall, a soulless puppet or a beast.
If you're drunk and senseless with the wine of longing, go find the source where wine flows and never runs out.
How far must we travel?
There are 7 valleys we must cross to reach Morg's door.
7 valleys, that many, we are afraid, we are weak.
Love will fuel our journey.
We will follow, we will follow, we will follow, follow.
چون به دریا می توانی راه یافت، سوی یک شبنم چرا باید شتافت؟ If you can find your way to the ocean, why rush toward a drop of dew? Welcome to the valley of the quest, Wadi Talab. There is no room here for pride or the things you value and hoard. Stand empty-handed and the cleansing of your heart begins.
Enter and give up what you believe and what you don't believe. Empty your cup so you can receive.
Majnun, that famous lover, flung himself onto the road's dust and searching through dirt with great care and despair. A passerby asked, "What are you looking for, Majnun?"
I am seeking my beloved Layli.
Layli is made of pure waters, fresh pearl. Why are you seeking her in dirt and dust?
Ignorance is yours. Madness of love is mine. I do not know where to seek my Layli. Therefore, I seek her anywhere and everywhere.
If you can't find the beloved, that beauty is not lost. It is you who don't know where to seek. Don't be distracted by what is not the beloved. The only closed doors are your own eyes. If you can find your way to the ocean, why rush toward a drop of dew? This is the second valley, Vadi Ishq, Valley of Love. کس در این وادی به جز آتش مباد وان که آتش نیست عیشش خوش مباد. In this valley, heart is fire, mind is smoke. When love arrives, reason flees.
When love arrives, reason flees.
Whether you're an ascetic or a libertine, when you fall in love, your heart becomes the enemy of yourself, and you'll no longer care about yourself. Therefore, let go of your ego. It's the road's end anyway. Give up your eyes so that you may see. If you're told to abandon your faith, who are you to refuse? Renounce them both.
Naysayers say, this is blasphemy.
Tell them love is above heresy and faith. An iota of love is better than all the worlds. A morsel of lover's pain is better than all the lovers themselves. چون به دریا می توانی راه یافت سوی یک شبنم چرا باید شتافت
سوی یک شبنم چرا باید شتافت.
Now we arrive at the valley of knowledge, Vadi Ma'rifat. Its boundless roads unfurl in every direction. معرفت اینجا تفاوت یافته، این یکی محراب و آن بت یافته. Here, knowledge is split into unnumbered insights. One person finds it in a mosque, another person finds it in a church or a temple.
One person finds it in a mosque, another person finds it in a church or temple.
If you can find your way to the ocean, why rush toward a drop of dew? If you can find your way to the ocean, why rush toward a drop of dew? Now you enter the valley of detachment, Wadi Istighna. Here no path resembles the next. Here both body and soul progress, regress, decline and fall, each according to its own worth. گر در این دریا هزاران جان فتاد، شبنمی در بحر بی پایان فتاد. Look at that hungry fly buzzing for honey.
Look at those bees. Look at those lucky bees. I would give a grain of barley to get me into that honey pot.
Honey, 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 take his grain, get him in. Get him in.
Such a happy time. So much honey.
Happy fly for now.
But wait! My feet are stuck in the honey. I'm trapped. I am trapped. Help me. Help me. I would give 100 grains of barley to get out.
Distracted heart, you've spent your time following fruitless pursuits. Where will you find another lifetime to correct this? چون به دریا می توانی راه یافت، سوی یک شبنم چرا باید شتافت؟
چرا باید شتافت؟
Now we enter the valley of unity, Wadi Tawhid. چون یکی باشد یک اندر یکی مدام، آن یکی اندر یکی باشد تمام. This is not a place for uniformity. This is a place for unity in diversity. Everything here is outside of time, outside of measurements. So forget about the beginning, forget about the end. Don't bother with them, they're irrelevant. And since all is really nothing, then nothing is truly everything. If you can find your way to the ocean, why rush toward a drop of dew? Welcome to the Valley of Wonderment, Wadi Hayrat. When you arrive here in wonderment, you arrive already lost and will be yet more lost. If they ask you, are you drunk or no? Do you exist or no? Are you within or without? Are you hidden or manifest? You'd say,
I know nothing, not even the breadth of my own ignorance.
عاشقم اما ندانم بر کیم، نه مسلمانم نه کافر، پس کیم؟
I am in love, but do not know with whom. I am neither devout nor faithless. My heart is both full and empty of love.
Our heart is both full and empty of love.
Look at that man waiting beside a locked door.
I've lost my key. Has anyone found a key? The door is locked and I'm left outside, distressed. What should I do if the door stays closed? What can I do if I can't get inside?
Why such a fuss? You know where the door is, so what if it's locked? Sit by the door. Someone will open. If only I could find the door I'm looking for. If you can find your way to the ocean, why rush toward a drop of dew? Now we arrive at the final valley, the valley of poverty and annihilation. Vadi faqr o fana. The ultimate release. Here in the effulgence of the sun, 100,000 shadows vanish. When the ocean tosses and breaks, how can patterns that simmer on the surface endure? هر دو عالم نقش این دریا تو بس. هر که گوید نیست این سوداست و بس. Both worlds are reflected in those patterns dancing on the sea. Lose yourself in this ocean. Find solace in your lost state, and a calming oblivion will embrace your heart. When you are a polluted soul, the ocean will not refuse you. You will merely sink to the floor and remain yourself. But if you come as a pure drop, you will lose yourself in the ocean, become one with the vast water. The ocean's currents will become yours too, its shining beauty yours. You will be and not be.
Join the ocean, become the ocean, be the ocean. Ocean.
یک شبی پروانگان جمع آمدند، در مضیقی طالب شمع آمدند. The moths of the world gathered one night seeking to know the candle. They said, let's send one of us to bring back news of it. A scientist moth was elected and traveled to the lit candle.
A candle is bright. A candle is warm. A candle is inviting.
The moths cried out, what use is this information? Ignorant moth, send a poet to investigate.
candle blazes. It is red and gold flame. It rises like the sun and burns. Wait! Look how it singed my wing.
The moths cried out, "What use is this information? Let's send a Sufi to investigate." A wayfarer sees the beloved in everything, looks at a pagan temple and sees only the beloved's home. If you see the beloved in everything, you'll know nothing but the beloved. There is an invisible sun hidden inside us all. The day will come when the veil falls away and that sun is revealed and shines, and in its resplendent light, all virtues and corruptions vanish. So long as you exist, there will be good and evil. But when you lose yourself, they will vanish too. The birds traveled for years, crossed deserts and mountains. سالها رفتند در شیب و فراز، صرف شد در راهشان عمر دراز. Some drowned in the sea, some simply vanished. Some burned their wings in the sun, or the heat baked their hearts. Some disappeared in the claws of greedy beasts. Some died of thirst in the desert. In the end, of 100,000 birds, only 30 arrived at Simorg's door.
Atoms dancing in a whirlwind, invisible motes in sunlight. How are we to make our presence known? Where do we go? What do we do?
At last, the great portal opened. A herald of glory emerged and looked at the wingless, featherless birds, bewildered from claw to tail.
Greetings, birds. Where do you come from? Why did you come? What are your names, you good-for-nothing bunch? Who speaks for you? What do you want here?
We have come a long way to meet Simorg. We are lovers of that great bird. We were thousands, but now only we, 30 birds, have survived. Will that great one accept and pity our pain? Will that beloved grant us entry to see its face?
Bewildered, scrawny birds, away with you! See, Morg is the eternal ruler. What can you offer but blood and pus? Weaklings, return to wherever you came.
Would that great Simorg throw us out with such contempt?
The lightning of glory will flash and uproot the veins from your flesh.
Have I misled these birds? Have I brought them here for this? Oh, Wolpé, foolish bird, what have you done?
Wolpé, stop this wailing. Remember the moths.
The moths. Not until the mystic moth threw itself into the flame did it truly meet the flame. No room here for our ego. No room for any kind of self at all.
Although the Almighty's independence is unending, that Great One's grace is also immeasurable. And so the herald opened the door, and the world was uncloaked and became manifest. The birds were bathed in eternal light of light. The birds at last saw the face of Simorg, but in reflection. And when they looked closer, they saw the reflection was their own. Simorg, Simorg. They were Simorg, and Simorg was them. Simorg means 30 birds.
Simorg, Simorg, we are startled, we are amazed. How can this be? We are one and the same. We are Simorg.
Beloved, unveil the mighty secret. Relieve us of this confusion of identities, this you and us and you.
A mirror is the beloved's sun-like face. Look into it and see both body and soul, yourself, soul and body. You have arrived as 30 birds, and in the mirror you see 30 birds. Had you come as 40 or 50, you'd see in the mirror 40 or 50. Though you've come in great numbers, you still see yourself. You will always see yourself. All that you have known, all that you have seen were illusions. All of it. Nothing you have said or heard was actually so. The valleys you traversed were in me. The bravery you displayed was mine. Come and obliterate yourselves in me. Become me to find yourself once more.
Come, obliterate yourself in me. Become me to find yourselves once more.
Like a shadow that vanishes in sunlight, The birds surrendered themselves to the Great One and became utterly nothing. Silence fell as both pilgrims and their leaders became one with the way.